Hello everyone, welcome to the Quest of Major's Quest to talk about games. In today's video I want to talk about one of the new announcements this week from Arcade1UP, the brand new Midway Legacy Mortal Kombat 30th Anniversary Edition. We have a few videos talking about arcade related content on the channel. If you'd like to watch these, then please take a look. In this video I want to break down what we know and what we don't know about this new cabinet. Please do keep in mind that Arcade1UP sometimes shows renders for the cabinets, but from the initial announcement to the launch there can be a few changes. So today's talk is obviously based on the renders and information available at the time of making this video. So let's take a look. To start off with, this is not a part of the Arcade1UP's Pro line of machines, which also is coming out later this year. This arcade is a 3/4 scale machine similar in size to the previous Legacy editions. Being a 3/4 scale cabinet, it stands at 57.80 inches in height, 19.75 inches in width, and 20.50 inches in depth. The design is based on the original Mortal Kombat arcade cabinet with some differences to the side art. This Midway Legacy Mortal Kombat 30th Anniversary Edition comes with the flat pack wood with pre-applied graphics, a horizontal screen which we'll talk more about later, a new control deck which looks awesome, a control deck protector, a custom riser, a light up marquee, stereo sound, volume controls, a molded coin door, online play with Wi-Fi leaderboards, and 14 included games. The games list is as follows: Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Tubin, Rampage, Joust, Wizard of War, Gauntlet, Root Beer Tapper, Defender, Bubbles, Paperboy, and Klax. So moving on to what we don't know, the screen size. For some reason when I checked I couldn't find the size of the screen. I assume this will feature the 17-inch monitor that has been used in the previous Legacy editions, but as the new Pro line or XL cabinets have the 19-inch screen, who knows if Arcade1UP will standardise these in all of their cabinets. Maybe a little unlikely, but a possibility nonetheless. A light up coin door or light up deck protector. Don't know if the molded coin door is the same one that Arcade1UP has been using or if it even lights up. Also nothing showing this unit will have a light up deck protector. Dip switch settings. No details on any settings have been announced at this time. How the new control panel is attached, and have they fixed the control panel issues from the Capcom and Midway Legacy editions. Again, more on this later. Moving on to improvements, the look of the cabinet. Let's look at Arcade1UP's first Mortal Kombat cabinet. Here it is. And then they created the shape of the Midway Legacy Edition. And now the Midway Legacy Mortal Kombat 30th Anniversary Edition. What an improvement. Looking at these three machines, you can definitely see throughout time that Arcade1UP has been listening. Moving on to the side art here, the dragon design looks really nice, and it seems like the dragon's actually standing on the riser. Straight on, it looks really nice with the new control panel, the new light up marquee positioning, and the slanted screen. Here is a closer look at the control panel and screen, and here the control deck itself. This is a really good looking machine. Interestingly, the shape of the cabinet is very similar to the Pro line or XL cabinets. You can see that here. The overall shape itself, the positioning of the marquee, and the new control deck. Leaving aside the scale and the riser, the shape of the cabs are pretty similar. I really like the shape they've gone with here. The riser matching the artwork and the rest of the cabinet. Great job on the riser too. I think this is my favourite Arcade1UP Mortal Kombat riser so far. The slanted screen. As we can see here, once again Arcade1UP seem to be sporting a slanted screen on their machines. I really hope this stays here because it will be such a big improvement on their previous Mortal Kombat machines. Seeing as the Midway Legacy Edition had those line of sight issues, hopefully the slanted screen and new positioning for the light up marquee will fix this. If it does, this will definitely be a big improvement. Adding Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3 and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. I think this was a really good move by Arcade1UP. Obviously the whole games list here is really good. It has 14 games on it, which is more than Legacy editions, but having Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3 and UMK3 is a great addition. Makes this game list seem like the ultimate Midway game list so far for Arcade1UP. Live multiplayer and leaderboards. A big improvement here. Never have we seen a Mortal Kombat machine with online play, and this machine has it. You can play online with your friends, and it also has a Wi-Fi leaderboard. Great improvement. So for this segment, I thought I'd go with any requests that I might have. And the first one is screw caps. Why didn't Arcade1UP add screw caps to this machine? It looks really good, and screw caps I think would be a small but great finishing touch. I have mentioned this with other machines before, so I'm going to throw up on screen what I mean. This is how the current Arcade1UP render looks, complete with the screws here, as you can see. In case you can't notice them, I've highlighted a few here, and here is an image of what I think this machine could look like if it included screw caps. Doesn't this look better? I think this is a big improvement, and also makes the cabinet seem higher quality if they included these. Here are both the machines side by side. Don't you agree it looks better? Do you have any requests to improve these cabinets? Please leave your impression down in the comment section. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I know, once again I'm mentioning it, but why not? Is there a licensing issue with this game? Even if it wasn't an arcade game, I really do think it would fit nicely in this list and round it out to a nice 15 games. This way you could also say you have the complete Mortal Kombat Trilogy on this cabinet. Anyone like Mortal Kombat Trilogy out there? Would you like it on this cabinet? Let us know in the comments. So are there any potential issues with this cabinet? Why are these side wings still here? An easy win for everyone would be to have this control panel sit on the cab similar to Big Blue. I really don't know why these wings are back, and seeing these, I have to say, does raise an eyebrow. The issue is that the wings are raised above the control panel, as you can see here. So the control panel itself sits inside the cabinet. Many users liked the Capcom and Midway Legacy editions, but I think we can agree that these side wings were the main issue on those cabinets. The obvious difference with this cabinet is that the control panel was wider. It's 19.75 inches, and there's also no artwork on the side here. The question would be, is it wide enough to be played comfortably by the user? And I really do hope it is. So here is hoping that this 3/4 scale arcade does not have any issues and we can all enjoy it. To finish off, I'd like to say that I love this cabinet. It looks amazing, it has a great games list, there are good improvements to the functionality of the machine, at least at first glance. This is for me my favourite out of the new announcements made by Arcade1UP. So what do you all think of the Arcade1UP Midway Legacy Mortal Kombat 30th Anniversary Edition? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? How would you change it? Please leave your impression down in the comment section. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to help the channel, please click that like, subscribe, and that notification bell for more of our content in the future. And until then, thanks again.